Kear Morning Light. Kear Morning Light. Kear Morning Light. The sheriff.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Of opinion, the sheriff.
Good morning on this lovely, 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 lovely Monday morning.
Sheriff.
Welcome to Kear Morning Live KML.
The sheriff.
This is the station of the feature,
Court of opinion.
the voice of the people. It's Kear Communications Network, FM 95.9. We are credible.
He is the sheriff.
We are factual, balanced, and timely.
The sheriff.
Good morning.
The voice of the people.
And the voice of the voiceless. Like we say, from the slum of Sonyware to the top of the executive mansion.
Morning.
My Liberian people, good morning.
He has no
Thanks to the workaholic Tuesday.
favor.
The man indeed is a workaholic.
Calling out the wrong.
Oh yes.
Bringing justice to.
Bringing justice. I hope we give justice to the people. Good morning. On this 27th day of July.
The sheriff on the mic.
Yesterday,
Truth the lie.
we should have celebrated, but the day fell on a Sunday, so we're celebrating today. Liberians
Courage.
are celebrating.
Kear Morning.
It's Kear Morning Live, KML.
Morning Live.
Get closer to your radio.
Kear Morning.
This national holiday celebrated through the length and breadth of Liberia.
The sheriff. In the public court of opinion. 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 The sheriff in the public court of opinion.
Oh yes, the man is here. And let me tell you, remember this today, a tree that is bent growing can never be straightened. You know, the tree is bent and is growing. How is it possible? If the tree grows and mature, how can you straighten it? It can never be straightened. Kear Morning Live on the People Station, holiday morning. Celebrating today. Yesterday was the D-Day, but because of it fell on a Sunday, 3 minutes past 7 o'clock, so we are celebrating today. The celebration started from Thursday. People know how to celebrate, you know. They know how to put the troubles, the problem aside. Yeah, they really know how to do it. So let me say good morning to all our mothers. I know some of you today, it is not easy. But power is inherent in the people. You have the power in your hands. And it's time because the path you set, the desire you hope for, your instinct, what it says to you, it is left with you. It is left to you, with you, how you want to live it. You live by the consequence of the decision you make. Yeah. So like I always say to you, money doesn't give you happiness. Money gives you confidence. When you have the confidence, of course, money doesn't give you happiness, but power gives you money, influence. Martha Morris said, Martha Morris feel that the people of this country are stupid people. Martha Morris said, we'll give them the money and we'll take the power. If you know Martha Morris, this is a woman who led consistent protests against the CDC administration or government. Excuse me, because it was from one protest to another. One protest to another. The CB and Dunbar, the Phoebe referral hospitals, hospital clinics in Bum County, Martha Morris was leading protests against the we administration. And Martha Morris has said that we give them the money and we take the power. On yesterday at the intercessory service, in observing of the 179th Independence Anniversary celebration, the preacher woman Paula, she said, teach the people what they want to learn. Because if you fail to do so, they will not learn. So don't keep them in the dark. Do not keep them in the dark. Let them know. Teach them their past. Teach the people their past. Teach them their past. Tell them what they need to know. But on yesterday, something unusual happened. And during the intercessory service, Alfred T. Sisse, okay, happy 27 to you. Should I say happy 26? Alfred T. Sisse. Follow us on KCN TV. Of course, we also have our YouTube page. You can also follow us, share the video. My producer is not too well. He had a surgery on his eye, but he's recuperating. He's having matter. My able lieutenant, a man who does everything for me, very respectful, never talk back. He just look at you and why would you want to deal with somebody like that? So yesterday, as Paula was preaching, people can observe, but because of technology, so let me bring it to you. When the pastor said, open your Bible, quote, many Bwaka government officials had none. But in response to this, the chairman of the Unity Party responded. Because sometimes you go, people politicize everything. You go to church nowadays because of technology, there's a Bible app on the phone. So when the preacher man or preacher woman, the man of God or woman say, open your Bible to this scripture or that, and then most people go on their phone. They don't have to take a Bible because of technology. So it was observed that many government officials in the church at the intercessory service did not go with Bible or carry Bible. Bwaka government officials had none. At Liberia's 179th Thanksgiving, an intercessory prayer service held at the First United Methodist Church in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County, one thing stood out. When the master of ceremony instructed the congregation to open their Bibles, many of the country's top officials had none to open. Among those observed without Bibles were Speaker Richard Nangwe Cone, Senate Pro Tempore Yombli Kanga Lawrence, Senator Darius Dallon, Honorable Samuel A. Steve Tikwa, Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Sarah Beslow Yanti, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Councillor N. Oswa Twe, Minister of Justice, Dr. Jaso Male Jala, Minister of Education, Dr. Louis M. Poto, Minister of Health, Councillor Kopo W. Kras, Senior Minister of Labor, Madeline Ellen Dagoza, Minister of Commerce and Industry, Roland Lafayette Giddings, Minister of Public Works, Jeremic Matthew Pia, Minister of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism, Wemi Horace Colley, Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Nathaniel T. Kwabo, Director of the Cabinet. Dr. Josiah Joka Jr., Director General Civil Service Agency. Galakpa W. Cottiman, Director General General Services Agency. Christopher Hayes Onunaga, Chairperson, Board of the Liberia National Tourism Authority. Reverend Luther Tappet, National Chairman, Unity Party. Gregory W. Coleman, Inspector General, Liberia National Police. Members of the Liberian Senate, members of the House of Representatives. The only people who were seen carrying Bibles were members of the United Methodist Church clergy on the podium. When the guest preacher, Reverend Paula White King, asked the congregation to turn to different Bible passages, many of the senior officials did not appear to have Bibles with them. The chairman of the Unity Party, who is also a pastor, was also observed without a Bible. Any other thing noticed was the many officials kept looking at the phones during the service. It was not clear whether they were reading the Bible or the phones or doing something else. The absence of printed Bibles among many senior officials at the National Thanksgiving service raised questions about how prepared they were to follow the scripture readings. While some may have been using Bible apps on their phones, the observation left many wondering whether their attention was on the worship service or elsewhere. But in response, Peter W. Flobo, following from Tokyo, Japan. Thanks so much, Peter. Share the video, invite a friend. It's Kear Morning Live, KNL, on a holiday. Well, in response to that, the chairman of the Unity Party said because of technology, one does not have to carry his or her Bible because of technology. So he has responded to that you don't need a Bible because there is an app that you can download on the phone. So, well, controversy is sparking up. You know, somebody said to me, you're not discussing the issue of the 19.2 million and the 300 plus million catch or seizure of dangerous substances or narcotics. But, you know, folks, I'm a victim. As I sit here and speak, I'm a victim. I shed tears every day of my life, and I will live with it until I go on the other side, the side where Bobby Singh Harris is today. I will live with that. I will live with it until I go on the other side. We all know in 2024, by now I should be leaving my son, or should I let my son to the house and saying, I'm going to come back. But we all know the rest of the story, how he passed. A victim of drugs. A man who turned the corner so early in his life. And some say it's due to peer pressure. But I can say to you for sure, I'm 62 years old, and I have friends who was involved in so many things, but that did not sway me. That did not cause me to do what was not part of my family. I don't know how he slipped, how he turned a corner, but all I can say, God is great. And until I go on the other side to meet him in the bosom of Abraham, I can fairly say that I grieve every day. And so when people say, it looks like they have paid you, looks like they have bribed you, and I tell you this for sure. If I was a desperate person, I would be living off drugs. I will be an exporter because of my influence, because of the love and respect people have for me in this country. If I was desperate and a greedy person, Sekou Fofana, good morning. Yes, Sekou Fofana is following from Battery Factory behind Plank Fee. If I was a desperado, I would have robbed and abused the future of the generation of this country. But I'm a victim. And it pierced my heart and it pierced my soul that a child who had no cause to do what he did, if pressure, if the attitude and attitude of my friends, I tell you today, like I said, a tree that is growing, that is bent, can never be straightened when that tree is mature. The tree can never be straightened because it is bent. So the foundation, I say to my wife and my mother-in-law, I say to them, my daughter is 10 years old. And for this generation that was damaged, the future by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, because of what she promised to the international community. Homes are broken. Parents are in tears. Imagine a son would take you to human rights, write his own commitment and explain. Do not on this 27th day of July, as we observe and continue to celebrate. Some say, what is there to celebrate? What are we celebrating? Because in the opinion of some people, okay, good morning. Is that Kaifa Bakoli Janga Kuro or Kone? Okay, I'm watching, following from Elfie Neuro. Okay, thanks for joining the live. Alfred TCC, great show. So, a tree that is bent growing can never be straightened when the tree has grown or matured. Let us take cue from our kids. Parents, it is not late to turn the curve, to turn the corner. I say to you, those of you, thousands under my voice, who believe in the sheriff, a tree that is bent and is growing can never be straightened. So if you don't straighten the child today, if you don't install that discipline in the child, your 10-year-old girl, 10-year-old boy, male or female, if you don't bend them today or straighten them, they will remain bent. And you as a parent or parents, mothers or fathers, Excuse me. I need a cup of tea or coffee. A tree, that's the message for you as we observe. Because parents, Anthony Nau Yakpawulo, good morning. I'm watching live from Banga Bum County. That is the question. I don't understand it, but continue, share the video, invite friends. A tree that is bent, the tree is behind your yard, the tree is before your porch. That tree is growing and the tree is laying or bent. And if you don't do anything to straighten that tree, the tree grows and remain bent and it can never be straightened. So, what are your plans? What do you intend to do? This is my message for you on this lovely holiday as we celebrate. We've been celebrating, even though times are hard, but the big shots are celebrating. The big shots, the elites, the oligarchs, the powerful, they are in Buchanan and they are whining and they are dining, while most of our people live or will celebrate on a cup of rice or 2 cups and maybe the pepper, you beat it with a cube. But God is going to make it right for you. God will provide for you. So I said to my mother-in-law, okay, DTD Radio, FM, and TV. Okay, DTD Radio, the guys are relaying the show from Sino County, Electoral District 3. Thanks so much. Thanks to the guys there. I visited Sino, Greenville. That was back in 2000, around 2007. A very beautiful little city. I went to Mississippi where Vice President Green hailed from. Yeah, the town, this small place. Or you hear the name Mississippi like a big place. So DTD FM radio, radio and TV are relaying the show. Yeah, so they're following. Invite the people in Greenville. It's happening. We all celebrating. 23 minutes past the hour. I say to you, there is no food for lazy man. If you're lazy, you can't excel. You can't survive. If you don't bend or you don't straighten your children, you will blame yourself. Ellen destroy our country in terms of discipline, culture, tradition. Ellen destroy a fellow Liberians. And today, parents are crying. I'm sitting here. And even to mention it, even to talk about it, it pierces my body and soul. And I wish that our lawmakers will do something. Let us have capital punishment. Execute those idiots, those good-for-nothing dogs. I don't respect them. And like I said, back to the topic. It is time to straighten your kids. Because if you spare the raw, you spare the child. You can love the child, but your love might take that child to another level. The path in which you chose for your children or your child, you will bear the consequence. You have to live by that path. If it's negative or positive, you will bear the consequence of your action. So I said to my mother-in-law and my wife, my daughter is 10 years old and we will bend her. She will work. She will wash dishes. She will learn how to cut the onion and the pepper. She will learn how to wash clothes. So today, when she reached to the age of 14 or 15, it is embedded in her. And that's a tree that was growing and was straight. But if you allow the tree that is bent to grow, continue in that form, you will have yourself to blame because you will never straighten that tree. Kear Morning Live, 26 minutes past the hour. Wherever you are, let me say good morning to my able lieutenant, Harvey Mata, aka HT, CK Madam. Good morning, Alex Jawa, aka Show Me Love. What are we celebrating? Some say we are celebrating Mexico and Miami. And I pass by to say, most people think when I'm saying it is time because power is inherent in the people, you, the people. Our job is to tell you to do the right thing. The song says, if you see your brother standing by the road or by the way with a heavy load, just try a little kindness. Show it. And don't be narrow like the narrow-minded people. Like the narrow-minded people. So they say, oh, why? Why are you not talking about the drugs? You better compromise. Compromise. If I was greedy, how much do I need to live for God's sake? Somebody who's watching, listening. How much do Daniel A. Rogers, who have seen money? I grew up with a family that had money. I always mention the late Muna Pelham, Walter Pelham. The late Charlotte Pelham. You see the house on Center Street? Our house. We grew up in that house. The Zogo, where the Zogos, or quote unquote, less fortunate live. That house, we grew up there. That is our place on Center Street. But because of family fight, the Rogers family, we decided to desert it because we don't want to die. So we have seen life. Daniel Rogers have seen money. I grew up in a home, I was straightened. They straightened you. They did not spare the raw. If they had spared the raw, they would spoil this child. I have seen things, but nobody. There was no persuasion to persuade me. Somebody's a gay. He wears the best watch or drives the best car. Do I have to follow suit? Somebody's taking drugs. The first time, let me say this. The first time, fellow Liberians, when I was 17 years old growing up in Sion Town, you remember the late Charles Bayon. Charles Bayon house, in my house, it was just a stone throw. And his mother used to cook. They had one of the best restaurants where Talbot, the Talbot officials, the officials of government during the Talbot regime, used to send for food. They used to come there to eat to Charles Bayon's house. They had a restaurant, decent restaurant on the ground. And I met this lady, Mano, very beautiful. I don't know whether she's still living because for the war she fled. The last time I checked, almost 20 years ago, I was told she was in Berlin, Germany. She started to like me. I've never been moved by anything. Nothing moves me. In the first place, I grew up in a fence. In a fence. And I always say this to people. I was 4 years old when our house was set ablaze by an individual out of envy. So wickedness started long time. 1968, I was 4 years old, and 5 of my siblings got burned to ashes in that 4-story building because of envy, jealousy. We had everything. So I'm not moved today. I don't eat for my neighbor. I don't exchange clothes with people. Never. I don't just drink with people. People get mad. I had no cause to do it because we had everything. By the mercy of God, God provided everything. So I'm not moved. I'm not desperate. Desperation leads you. Envy causes you to do things. It puts you on a path that leads you to desperation, destitution. And like the lady said yesterday, there's a generation, because every generation blames the one before. And another devastation is beating on our door now, because this generation did not, or that generation did not prepare for us, and we are passing it now to another generation. Munes, our little babies that are growing up, they are the next generation. Another devastation beating on our doors. How do we intend? So you see, I'm not moved. Hey man, come on, man. We're 17, 16, 17, and we started to handle $100 bill, the Benjamin. Because our mother, the late Louise Ross Rogers, her first husband was Pelham. Her son, Sammy Pelham, was one of the best, if you owe enough to know. Sammy Pelham, his office was downstairs, Center Street, in that building. He was on par with Maxwell and Maxwell, then Vanny Sherman King. We know too much. We've seen money, we handle money, we play with money. So how can I transport? How can I be an accomplice to crime that destroy, sell drugs to our people, our children? How can I do that when I have seen money? How much do I need to live? How much? I'm a giver. Very good human being. But I'm like this. And because of that, a lot of people don't like me. Because of my discipline. If you were sent to the market, the discipline that has been destroyed by Ellen Johnson Sally, aka Mama Nuku, I blame Ellen for the rudeness in our country. That young kids, before you will stand and put your hand behind you, you don't see it anymore. Kids are giving money and they're using their left hand. You don't see it. You never saw it before. Ellen destroy our country. If this woman go on the other side of the world, and that side where we'll all go, because nothing is going to stop us. I don't give a freaking thing how much billions you have, your bank account, your influence, because money only gives you confidence. It does not make you happy. 27 minutes to 8 o'clock on this Monday morning. But I can say to you, Ellen damaged our country. When it comes to discipline, Ellen damaged the country. Babies are standing up to their parents. If I wanted, somebody say, the person asked me, they follow me religiously. Rogers, we know your stand because you was one of those. But people like us, we are not awarded. They don't give us award. It's just like the murderers and the rogues and the criminals. You don't see the certificate then. They vote for them. We have advocated. We have brought justice. Good. Why do you think the people in Bum County like Rogers? The people in that county, why do you think they love the sheriff? Because I brought to a closure to a family that thought they would not get justice, and I stood for them. They brought money, and I refused that money. I know the kind of money to eat. I don't eat money with swear. No. Money that has swear that I would be enjoying and other people crying. Check my record. Go there and ask. There was a situation. I'm saying this to say, somebody said, you have taken bribe. Or the cartels. If it left with me, we'll shoot on sight. We'll kill those idiots, those dogs, good for nothing, son of a bitches. I know you expect me to be calm, but when somebody look in my face and say you have been compromised, you are not discussing the issue of the 19.2 million and the 300 plus million cash or seizure of drugs, I get mad. It pains my soul because as I sit here, I'm supposed to be celebrating with my son, 26-year-old boy who died, a promising child who went to B.W. Harris. I took him from there. His mother passed in 1998. His big brother is alive, got 3 children, doing his master in the University of Liberia. It pains me a lot. I took him to Don Bosco. He went to Cathedral. All the good schools you can think about. Come on, man. Come on, man. The education we don't have, we impacted it. We give it to our children. Because we went to the school of smart people. Hola. 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 In Spanish, hola is hello. Muchas gracias. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us this morning. 24 minutes going up to the hour. So when somebody say to Daniel Rogers, you're not discussing, knowing the scars that I bury, that I carry, that I live with. When I'm lying down watching movies and I'm staring at the ceiling or looking at the clock on the wall, it's like the old man want to pull the plug because it's unbearable. The pain that I go through now. I'm sitting here thinking about my son. And somebody looked me in the face and said to me, for God's sake, fellow Liberian, I think I need redemption because I wanted to say something, but God, something held me back. My instinct said to me, forget it. Do not respond because the Liberian people know your advocacy. It was Goswa and I who fought for months and months and months that we have a non-bailable offense. And somebody will look me in the face and say to me, you're not talking because you've been compromised. Back to the lady. I was 17, young, handsome, white. Like my daughter, if you see my daughter, she's an example. And the little boy, the same hair, long hair. If you see my son, you will say, oh yes, it's a replica of this man. See my daughter, Ansel Rogers, white. That was my color. The original Rogers. The lady started to like me, not knowing she was on drugs. The issue of drugs started a long time. But not coach, how you call it, it's cocaine. She was injecting herself. So this Christmas Eve, just a stone throw away from my house, she invited this young boy. Handsome boy, white man. I'm talking about this man sitting here now, this 62 years old man. Some people say, why you like to, but even you high your age, you will get old. That's the fact of the matter. You will get old. Good morning, General. Good morning, CEO. You will get old, whether you call your age, you call your age. Today, Babison Harris, the congenius, the papi, it's no more. It's nowhere around. But God got me here for a purpose. And this is why I'm here. The lady called me in her room. She called me in her room and asked me to undress. I undressed, small boy, back in the days, what we knew, 17. By those time, I mean, the time we're talking about, fellow Liberians. I lied on the bed. She started to play with me, innocent. I didn't know. Imagine 17. And some funny feeling and told me to climb on top of her. The story ended right there. And right after that, she brought a black rope, something like rubber. And she told me to stretch my hand and she wanted to tie it on me, on my arm. I'm like, what is going on? So the question I was asking, but what is going on? What do you want to do? She said, I want you to feel the way I feel. I want to take you on top of the world. I'm like, come on, get this stuff off my head. So because I didn't know what she was doing. The first time she administered it to herself, so I thought it was just maybe somebody sick. I've not seen such a thing in my life. I've not seen it. After she did it, she put it, wrap it on her head, and she to the V, and she injected herself. And I saw dazing like a Daisy Duke. She was going Daisy. And then she came to herself. Then she wanted to administer that drugs to me. That was the end of our story. That was the end of our story. I never went back. I never spoke to her until the war came. That was the end from that day. So I did not agree to be injected with cocaine or whatever when I was 17 years old. My first day to sleep with a woman older than me. Then she brought that after she administered to herself, she wanted to do it to me. She would buy clothes. She would give me money. She would do everything. She would fuss with the other girls in the community because this man, my people told her to stay away from me. She said she would not do it. All the other girls, they wanted to come around, but that lady said she would do everything. But the turning point, so I'm just saying it today to you fellow Liberians, that the issue of drugs, I despise. God knows why he did it, or why I refuse for that injection or needle to pierce through my or go through me. You know what? How many years I'm talking about since then? The first time I smoked marijuana, I ate 10 loaves of bread. I said, people say, why you say these things? Just to tell you that you have to learn. Nelson Sumo, good morning. I'm watching live from Freeport. So we have to tell you this story, Kofi Sylvester. It's a long ride out. Kofi Sylvester is watching. Continue to watch us. I'm saying this to you for you to learn. Had I agreed with such a path, by this time, maybe I wouldn't be alive to speak to you because it was the path I was going to choose and I would have bear the consequence of my action. So do not. Because the path you choose for your children, the tree that is bent and is growing, if you don't straighten up that tree, forget it. You're on your own. And you'll be sharing tears like me. So when somebody said to me, you have compromised, you have taken money. If I wanted to live off drugs, money in this country, oh, come on, man. I will have mansions. But what sort of legacy do I want to leave? I come and tell the people, I'm pretending, I'm telling the people, do this way. Let's stay on the right, but then under the cover of darkness, I'm on the left. That is not advocacy. When you are speaking truth to power, you are not perfect. There is no perfection. Nobody is 100%. But we must try, fellow Liberians, watching and listening. Watching and listening. Michael C.G. George, good morning. Prayer Bamboo, good morning to all of you, B.M. Kota. And listening. Be honest to yourself, the writer man say. Please, be honest to yourself. Nobody is perfect. And your life will never be 100%. Then you are not a living being. And you'll be pretending. But I try my very best to be humble to the process. I love money, but I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. You know what I love money for? My wife said to me, why you spend money the way you spend money? Why? Open your hands. The money will come. God will bless you. On the issue of drugs in Liberia, I want to call the Senator Darrell Taylor. I will make reference to Darrell Taylor. Let me say good morning to ABSO Rogers. I always make reference because he's a flow fighter. Let's go for the capital punishment. Let's go for the capital punishment. I'm going to read you something from the Minister of Justice. The former chair of the United Party has been honored. Aliyu Famule. Good morning, Aliyu. Good morning. Happy 26th. I don't want to say belated because the day is today. Yes, but let me read this, honoring something for the people. I see a certificate here. Let me read it, then we'll move. I will go to the release from the Minister of Justice. From the Minister of Justice, I will bring it to you. And the other issue will stay here to talk about. 14 minutes going up to the hour. We'll have some mentions coming up on the break. We'll break. I don't know if we have the facts check. I don't know, but it's Kear Morning Live, wherever you are. Jimmy Smith, good morning. So this is Vani Butonami Sherman. He was honored by a reunion, Unity Party partisans. They honor him. The Unity Party partisan, let me read it. They honor him. You see, we'll commend what is commendable, condemn what is condemnable. So let me read the honoring. He was recognized. While we are honoring Councillor Vani Botonami Sherman, statement by Unity Party reunion members and leadership, fellow partisans, patriots, and well-wishers, today we gather not just to celebrate a man, but to honor a legacy we, the members and leadership of the Unity Party reunion, are honoring Councillor Vani Botonami Sherman. Why are we honoring him? We saw the vision. Councillor Sherman saw the vision. He saw the vision. Councillor Sherman saw the vision. Our former president, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. It was a bold vision that three parties will come together as one for the good of Liberia. He believed in that vision when many adopted it. He believed in service when politics was about me and not about we. 12 minutes to the hour. He built the foundation. He considered the role of chairman not as a title, but as a duty to serve. Councillor Sherman became the first chairman of the Unity Party, honor that new political agreement or arrangement, and honor his leadership history was made. He delivered victory. He is the first chairman who gave Unity Party her second win. More importantly, he led the first win as a new party of three. Unity Party plus Liberia Action Party plus Liberia Unification Party. That coalition, under the leadership of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, changed the political landscape of Liberia. It brought into the idea of a new unity of purpose, unity of parties, unity for nation building. What does this mean for us today? Councillor Sherman taught us that politics without principle is empty, that leadership without sacrifice is selfish, that a party is not just a name, but a covenant that with the people. He did not do it for money. He did it not. He did not do it for money. He did not do it for fame. He did it for service. He did it for Liberia. He did it for unity. As we honor him today, we are reminding ourselves the Unity Party was born out of compassion or compromise, out of vision, and out of leaders like Councillor Sherman was willing. Councillor Sherman was willing to put the country first. To Councillor Vani Botonami Sherman, we say thank you. Thank you for believing when it was hard. Thank you for leading when it mattered. Thank you for giving us a second wind and giving us a foundation to stand on today. Kear Morning Live. May your service continue to inspire this generation of unity partisans and the next. Long live Councillor Vani Botonami Sherman. Long live the Unity Party. Long live the Republic of Liberia, Unity Party reunion members and leadership. Alexander Eswa, Senior Vice Chairman for Operations, read the message. So we say congratulations to the ex-chairman of the Unity Party, Vani Botonami Sherman, honored by the reunion of the Unity Party. Kear Morning Live. Give the man his flower while he is alive. Now, staying with the issue of drugs in our country. I will read you something from the Minister of Justice. Then I will come to Councillor Arthur Johnson. Statement by the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Republic of Liberia on the seizure of cocaine at Duazo, RIA Highway, Magibi County, July 22nd, 2026. Fellow Liberians, good evening. The Joint National Security Investigative Task Force take this opportunity to inform the public of a major development in the ongoing investigation into suspected transnational narcotics trafficking activities in Liberia. On Monday, July 20th, 2026, the Joint Security or the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force, acting on information developed during the ongoing investigation, arrested and detained several persons of interest for questioning in furtherance of the investigation. Information obtained to continue investigative and intelligence efforts subsequently led to authorities to a location in a VOA community along the Roberts International RIA Airport or Roberts International Airport Highway in Duazo, Magibi County, 6 minutes to 8 o'clock. On Tuesday, July 21st, 2026, approximately 9 a.m., a team comprising members of the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force conducted a search of the identified premises pursuant to a duly authorized search and seizure warrant. During the operation, investigators received approximately 3.971 kilograms of processed plates of suspected cocaine with an estimated street value of approximately US 317,680,000. The substances were seized and secured as evidence for further investigation and appropriate scientific examination. Scientific, come on. What's this? Scientific examination. The internet, sorry. Scientific examination. 2 foreign nationals identified as a Soviet national and the other with dual nationality, Colombian or Spanish, were taken into custody in connection with the seizure and are assisting investigators with the ongoing investigation. Their names are being withheld at this stage to protect the integrity of the investigation and ongoing investigative activities. In addition to the suspected narcotics, investigators recovered several items considered relevant to the investigation, including driver suits or diving suits, a firearm, GPS tracking devices, a drone, Starlink satellite internet equipment, and other materials. These items have been secured and are being examined to determine the purpose and potential connection to the suspected narcotics trafficking operation. So you see, investigation is a process. Now let me tell you, I've been sitting, listening, watching, analyzing the situation because I don't want to preempt. My discussion should not be on speculation. I try not to be speculative in the matter. I try not to be speculative in the matter. Because I've been talking to high profile people in Liberia and out of Liberia, whether white or black, Liberians who work with Homeland Security, who are also with the FBI or NSA. Do you know that Sam Gay is a trained DEA officer, the man who heads the EPS, Sam Gay? This investigation, we knew, started long since 2005. They tipped off Liberia partners, Interpol, the Joint Security, one of the DEA, and other security apparatus had a tip off, so they were investigating. And Sam Gay, the EPS boss 50, has been part of the investigation. I'm giving you information that you are not privileged to because I'm the sheriff in this code of public opinion. Let me say good morning to the fearless George Usman Fekar. Good morning to you. So, fellow Liberians, this whole thing, this burst, the government and partners were keeping surveillance because they got tipped off on those individuals. The two guys they arrested, they've been surveillance on them. But they were only waiting for the time, the season. Because there's time for everything, or time to be loved, or time to die, or time to weep, or time to rejoice. And the government and partners were walking chalk line with them. Every movement they made, every movement they were walking chalk line with them. Government taking her time along with international partners. So this issue of the burst is not today. Government received, the Minister of Justice, the NSA, the police received info that they were act on, but they wanted substantial proof that they didn't want to get a search and seizure warrant and go there, evidence is not there, and just arresting people. People just feel that let's arrest this person. But the government took time. The government took time. The government took her time along with international investigators. We're not giving you information. I'm not just giving you information. Sam Gay, do you know I'm giving you information? The man who is the EPS boss, Sam Gay, 50, is a trained DEA officer. has a rank in DEA. He worked for the DEA. Internationally, Sam Gay is a professional DEA man. And some will say, but then why is he misplaced? It's the choice of the president. What the president decides is what will happen. What the president decides is what will happen. Fellow Liberians. And you know me when it comes to drugs. You know me when it comes to the issue of drugs. Fellow Liberians. We talk more because we have our obligation. We talk more. So let me bring you these few mentions. You see, a lot of people listen, a lot of people follow, a lot of people view, watch. Bring your announcements. We professionally read it, whether public or deaf, we'll read it for you. But let's read you these mentions a minute past 8 o'clock. I'm giving you information that you can use. We'll come back to the issue of drugs and other issues. It's Kear Morning Live. The Board of Advisors and Management of the Community Leadership Empowerment Forum, CLEF, which is the government and people of Liberia, happy 179th Independence Day. May this day remind us of the courage that won our independence and the responsibility that keeps it strong. At the Community Leadership Empowerment Forum, we believe accountability to the governor is the spirit that turns independence into progress. May Liberia have peace. May we have unity. And may we have leaders who truly serve the people well. From Cliff, we say to the people of Liberia, know your power, know your boss. Know your power, you are the boss. Happy Independence Day. Michael C.G. George, Program Coordinator, signed. The Community Leadership Empowerment Forum, CLEF. CLEF. Just in case you want to get in contact with the forum, just dial or call 0777, or for you out of Liberia in the diaspora, +231 777 533 829 0886 311 064 0777 666 999 0774 486 837. The Liberian Electricity Corporation, or LEC, is pleased to inform the public that it is collaborating with Synex for the implementation of the smart metering program. The initial phase of this program will be carried out in Painesville and its associated feeders. As part of the process, joint teams from LEC and Synex will begin conducting community engagement activities and customer data collection within the targeted areas. The smart meter comes with several advanced features, including geofencing technology. The meter shuts down and can no longer work if it is removed from its register and install location. Temper Alert System. The meter automatically sends SMS alerts to LEC, Synex, and the customer whenever tampering is detected. Automatic token loading. Customers no longer need to manually enter token codes when you purchase your electricity, as credit is loaded automatically onto the meter. GPS tracking capability. The meter can be located through its GPS system, identifying its location when stolen. So if they steal your meter, the GPS will cause the people to locate it. So you thieves and rogues who go around stealing people meter, your days are numbered. Following the customer's data collection exercise, LEC and Synex will commence the replacement and installation of smart meters. Customers who currently have a meter, possess proof of payment for a meter, or whose meter was previously stolen with evidence will have their meters replaced free of charge. Customers without existing meter records will have their information collected and will be required to pay the applicable connection fees to be connected. For additional information, please contact LEC Customer Hotline 4500 or visit the LEC head office, Waterside, Monrovia. Your telephone numbers 0775 498 389. This information is signed by Management Liberia Electricity Corporation, Kear Morning Live. Attention, attention, attention. Advantage High School is pleased to announce that admission for the 2026-2027 academic year is now in progress. Entrance examinations will be held at 9 a.m. on the following dates: Thursday, 16 July, Thursday, 30th July, Thursday, August 13, Thursday, August 27, 2026. The entrance fee is $15 or its LD equivalent or 3,000. Applicants should come with 2 recent passport-size photographs with a red background. Students from all public and private schools, grades 7 to 11, are specially encouraged to take advantage of Advantage High School's vacation school program to strengthen their academic performance and prepare for the 2026-2027 school year. For further information, please visit the business office at Advantage High School, 120 Camp Johnson Road, Horton Avenue, or contact the school administration on the following cell numbers: 0776 323 285, 0770 211 326, and 077 666 0245 and 0886 6844 825. The administration side. Back to our discussion. We are a commercial radio station, so we have, whenever there is an engagement, we have to go on it. So we have to deal with it because we get paid. This is how we get our salary. We are commercial, we are private, and so we will do our best. So the Minister of Justice came up now. In our country, it is left with the president to dismiss, to hire, because government officials serves at the will and pleasure of the president. If the president happy, he can sack you. Overjoyed, the president can sack you. Then he come back and say, "Oh, I sacked that person." Guilt by association is taking over our country. I agree that this man in question, according to information, he confessed, Johnny Bola confessed to receive 10,000. He was taken to court accused of armed robbery. But the last time I checked, he was clear. So is he guilty by association? Is he guilty because of his proximity with the IG? Because people are calling for the dismissal of the Inspector General, that he is harboring criminals and drug peddlers within the LNP. This man was taken to court, accused of armed robbery. In the wisdom of the IG, the Inspector General, because of his experience, will bring him back to the police. Will bring him back to the police. So the IG brought him back. And because he is alleged to be involved in siding with the criminals who I will condemn, who, in my opinion, they should face capital punishment. They should be executed. And I'm going to ask you that question. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you agree that those people who are destroying Mount Josephine, Mount Martha, Mount Sisi, Mount Sarah, all our mothers, our fathers, including myself, should we reintroduce the capital punishment? I think this is the only way we can fight this menace or this issue of drugs in our country. No matter the politics. I listen to the Unity Party people. I listen to the CDC. This is why I say, because power is inherited or is inherent in the people, I'm saying to you, it is time to seize that opportunity. 2029 is around the corner. And you will come again and you will say, oh, you vote for the same people. So let me read you this. Monrovia, Liberia, July 25th. The Minister of Justice has noted with serious concern the circulation of false and malicious allegations directed at members of the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force, particularly the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police. While the ministry does not ordinarily respond to speculation or misinformation, the heightening public interest surrounding the ongoing transnational narcotics investigation, oh, hey man, I'm coming. Let me read that again. While the ministry does not ordinarily respond to speculation or misinformation, the heightening public interest surrounding the ongoing transnational narcotics investigation makes it necessary to correct the public record and preserve confidence in the integrity of the investigation. Following allegations that money have been offered in an attempt to influence the release of individuals in police custody, the Joint Security Investigative Task Force immediately initiated an internal investigation. The inquiry established that an individual delivered money to a member of the Liberian National Police. The investigation further established that the officer received and retained the money without reporting it. To support his superiors, report it to his superiors or to any member of the Joint National Security Task Force. The investigation found no evidence that the Inspector General, accordingly, that the Inspector General of Police received, authorized, directed, or had prior knowledge of the money. Accordingly, allegations implicating the Inspector General are false and without factual basis. Consistent with the government's policy of zero tolerance for corruption and misconduct, the officer has been immediately removed from the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force, relief of his duty, and is now subject to disciplinary and criminal proceedings in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Liberia. The government reaffirms that the ongoing narcotics investigation will continue independently, professionally, and without fear or favor. No individuals, regardless of position, influence, nationality, or affiliation, will be shielded from accountability where credible evidence establishes criminal responsibility. The ministry commends the members of the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force for their professionalism, integrity, and unwavering commitment in the rule of law. In the rule of law. Credible evidence establishes criminal responsibility. The ministry commends the members of the Joint National Security Investigative Task Force for their professionalism, integrity, and unwavering commitment to the rule of law. The government remains fully committed to protecting the integrity of this investigation and ensuring that those responsible for drug trafficking and any related criminal conduct are brought before the courts. The public is urged to exercise restraint, refrain from circulating unverified information, and allow investigators to complete the work without interference. Public confidence in the justice system is strengthened by facts, evidence, and due process, not speculation or misinformation. Jetone Wa, colleague director of press and public affairs, Minister of Justice, signed. Now, there was news circulating that the president had dismissed the Inspector General of Police and turned him over to the Minister of Justice for prosecution. At no time did the president relieve Gregory Coleman of his portfolio as Inspector General of the Liberian National Police. Now, we'll open the lines. 18 minutes past the hour. A 72 hours ultimatum in a widely watched or viral video that two Colombians wearing, identity hiding their identity, threatening the government of Liberia. But I want to ask you, fellow Liberians, why is it the son of the president, doesn't it bother you or bugs you that the son of the president's name will be appearing in such a discussion? Those who gave the ultimatum are threatening our country, even though I just say it's a bluff. I just say it's a bluff because somebody said, if you want to talk about guns, we know about guns. We have seen war. So Liberians are not panicked, and they will not panic. Now, some people from the other side are running with it. The country is on a threat. The country is on a threat. And the people have given ultimatum. And why must the president leave the capital when the country is on a threat? Those who drugs were seized are the people who are threatening the peace. Let me read this. Then we'll go to the lines because I've been talking and you will have to talk as we celebrate. On the flip side, of course, we'll allow you to send greetings, to say hi to your loved ones as we all celebrate. Yesterday was the day, but because yesterday was a Sunday, not non-working day, So by proclamation, the president declared today, the 27th after the 26th, to be declared as a national holiday celebrating our 179th independence anniversary. Nothing to celebrate. They say that drugs. They say one city is Mexico. Honor the blackout. I mean, the way administration, it was called Miami, now is Mexico. But let me read you this stuff by Jefferson Koji, Mayor Jefferson Koji. The max is off. In the midst of the recently released video allegedly exposing cartel linking activities in Monrovia, a development that has generated widespread alarm and uncertainty, another deeply troubling scene has emerged. I will shortly release a sensitive video showing powerful security figures meeting under the cover of darkness, including EPS Director Sam Gay, Patrick P. Doe, Deputy Director for Administration at the National Security Agency, who is reportedly under surveillance in connection with ongoing security concerns. Why are these influential national security figures convening secretly at such a sensitive moment? And under whose authority are they operating? These circumstances demand immediate, independent, and transparent investigation. Liberia cannot afford clandestine meetings, institutional confusion, or suspected cartel influence within the highest structures of national security. This is not an ordinary politics. It is a grave alert about the integrity of the state, the safety of the Liberian people, and the possible capture of national institutions by shady interests. The country is watching. The international community must pay close attention. Jefferson T. Koji. Now, these are the people. The EPS boss, the NSA, but I told you, Sam Gay is a trained DEA agent. He's just not an ordinary agent of the DEA. Sam Gay, I gave you the information. So it's been 72 hours or over 72 hours. The threat from those purporting to be Colombians or owners of the drug seas. I know many of you were kind of jittering or afraid and saying that our country is under threat and the cartel has threatened the peace. But in your opinion, and this is not the first time the name of the president has popped up in such a discussion. Classy man, good morning. Why is it Jojo name always appear in this discussion 24 minutes past the hour? The likes of Sekou Fofana. Sekou Fofana, are you concerned? You listen to me religiously. Everywhere I go, you will follow me because you believe in what I do and the message I preach and the advocacy for the people. Why I said the name of the president's son, Jojo Bwaka? Why is he always discussed? Now, those who did the video are threatening him. The name of the president's son. So as a Liberian, as we celebrate, but the issue of drugs, I thought not to discuss this issue until I start to get information or receive cogent information from people who are clothed with the authority to speak, whether home and abroad. There are Liberians who work with Homeland Security. Liberians are working with DEA. Liberians are working with the FBI, like Dave Jackley. I hear sedition say, oh, you're not sure to fight drugs. It was the same sedition surrounding the president, former President George Weah, who caused Dave Jackley to leave. I can call Dave Jackley now, and he will what? Authenticate what I'm saying. Dave Jackley said that as deputy for administration, I will make sure that every Liberian will be tested. He did not exclude the president. And what did they do? Those who were surrounding those with the president then, former President George Weah, went and told him, you hear what the man said? That kind of man you brought to the DEA? Dave Jackley, a trained DEA agent, played for Mighty Barrow. Dave Jackley was dismissed on the football field. The president already had that grudge. Dave said it. Check for the story. Dave said, we will test each and every government official. The president was not exempted. He did not exempt the president. Collins Kear, good morning, Mr. Advisor. He did not exempt the president. The very seditious went and told the president, oh, that ain't man, why you bring here? Then you are telling me you wanted to fight drugs? A trained DA, this man operates with the K9, the sniffing dogs. Dave Jackley will never compromise. In fact, they tested Dave Jackley. They say it's a normal thing where when the president appoints somebody and they go to take over, people bring gifts. The drug people brought gifts. Nigerians brought gifts. I can call Dave right now. If he's not sleeping, we'll pick my call. We'll talk about it. The brother say, oh, it's a normal thing. We just brought your late gift. Dave said, gift for what? And even some of the bodyguards who were surrounding Dave said, take it. That's a normal thing here. Take the money. They took 2,500 for it to test him. They were setting him up. Dave Jackley came to fight drugs. Dave said, we'll test each and every official and we'll bring more K9 dogs. Whether at the seaport, the airport, land, we'll bring the K9 dogs. I will talk to my people and they will give me those dogs, sniffing dogs. And will be everywhere looking for drugs. But what did they do? They went to the president. They told the president that this man say that the kind of man you bring for America. The man didn't come to look for money. He came to save the generation of our time, our children. But Dave Jackley went back. And if the president will ask me who you want to recommend to be at the DEA, I will tell the president Dave Jackley. I will tell the president Dave Jackley because Dave will not be coming for money. He has a discipline. He is disciplined. He wants to fight drugs. Fellow Liberians. The two parties on shared nonsense. Investigation is a process. So let us allow the people to investigate because it is from investigation, professional forensic investigation, that caused this 300 million plus burst. Did we know this is a syndicate, well organized thing that was happening in Rossville? And according to the drug law, if you use your property to convey, to manufacture, to sell, produce, export, import, your property will be confiscated. It will be sold and the money will be used for rehabilitation and put into the extra account of the government or the government account. So all those structures where they are seizing drugs, if those homes, if it's established, those homes were being used to manufacture or sell or store drugs, like the Rossville residents, those who own that drugs, And according to the guy on Kear Street, that huge structure going up, if it is established that he used drug money to build, because there are a lot of buildings in this place. The Fullers are building, Nigerians are building. And if the people investigate, a lot of them will go poor, like myself. Even though I'm not poor, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm blessed. So the issue of the ultimatum, I'm asking my compatriots, fellow Liberians, whether you are green, blue, what color you belong to, it is about Liberia. Let me read this from Arthur Johnson, Councillor Johnson. Let me read it. What he said. Let me read it. What he said, Councillor Arthur Johnson. Let me say good morning to George Hadar. This is man George Hadar. Let me bring you what Councillor Arthur Johnson said. We must stop politicizing everything in our country. The CDC and Unity Party needs 29 minutes to the hour. This is what Councillor Arthur Johnson said. Liberian lawyer and one of the legal defendants of Liberia's former finance minister, Councillor Arthur Johnson, wants people to stop politicizing the ongoing drug investigation. Now, Arthur Johnson could condemn what is happening, but Arthur Johnson is a criminal lawyer. Arthur Johnson is a criminal lawyer. His client is being prosecuted by this government. He could choose to leave his legal practice and politicize ongoing investigation. According to Councillor Johnson, drug cartels and transnational crimes in the country are not limited to one nation or government alone. So the issue of the cartels is not just limited to Liberia. And not just the government, it's you, the people. Because the government is for and by the people. Kear Morning Live. 28 minutes going up to the hour. Quote, stop politicizing these drugs issues. Stop politicizing these drug issues. From a criminological perspective, third world countries, including Liberia, lack the full capacity to combat drugs, he noted. The Liberian lawyer described the drug cartel as an organized crime that is older and richer than many nations. Like I said to you, what has been happening in Rossville is organized. It's an organized thing. They did not get up one night and form themselves and brought drone and brought this, but the investigators, the investigative panel, they are investigating to authenticate those gadgets or equipment that was there. Stop politicizing these drug issues. From a criminological perspective, third world countries, including Liberia, lack the full capacity to combat drugs, he noted. I watch crime and investigation. I see the Mexico Colombian police, El Salvador, the Americans, they got helicopters, chopper. They got everything from the airport, seaport, ground, land, wherever, everything at the border point. They are sophisticated. This lawyer is saying we are not as a third world country. The Liberian lawyer described the drug cartel as an organized crime that is older and richer than many nations, in my opinion, including Liberia, adding that a national focus with a political approach is the only, with an apolitical approach is the only way to fight this organized crime. This is Arthur Johnson. He once served as the head of the assets recovery. But because of the nonsense, he was told when he went to Nokal, he wanted along Coach Lee, good morning. He wanted sensitive documents for Nokal because of what he was told. He told the president, Emage, you know what? You're not ready to retrieve government property. It was when Arthur left the asset recovery. So Arthur is saying that the issue of drugs, the cartels in third world country, and the issue of drugs is not about the government. It's about us, the people. So let us stop politicizing the CDC and Unity Party. Y'all need to stop politicizing every freaking thing in the country and allow the investigation to proceed. Look at the other nonsense. There are Unity Party partisans, government officials living around Nathaniel McGay community where they seize this drug, but they only single out Nathaniel McGay, and other top rank Unity Party officials live in that same community. But because of politics, this is what Arthur is saying. We must stop politicizing the issue of drugs. Let's get your thoughts. It's Kear Morning Live. 25 minutes going up to the hour. Let's get your thought. What do you say? Where are you this morning? I know everything is not okay, but by the mercy of God, we will celebrate. So the threat made in that video that the government was on a threat, and the president just laughed, the security people just laughed about it, that somebody wearing masks or disguising themselves will come to Liberia and threaten us because their consignment has been seized, and so they will come for it. It's a serious matter. Let us stop politicizing the investigation and allow investigators to investigate. And let's get to the bottom. The government is saying, no matter your affiliation, your position, we investigate and we bring those people before the court. At the intercessory service, government officials, people notice them not taking along Bible. Some people say, well, because of technology, right on our phone, we can read any scripture in the Bible. So as always on this holiday, let's get your thoughts. Seku Fufana, all of you listening. 0777-959-959, 0881 871-670. Let's discuss it on this holiday. The issue of drugs. I know. Let's take our first caller. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is David Esco, recording from Benson Street.
Let's hear you.
So the investigator now they will invite Jojo Baga.
Well, there's no complaint about Jojo Boaka. That the people who say they accusing Jojo Boaka. So if any complaint, then we investigate.
Yeah, but now the men need to be bar for investigation.
So
because
what
government.
So will you put him behind bar because he's the son of the president, or based on speculation?
Yeah, because the people that are international people then. So if the Jojo Baga no cookie jar, so they will not come in link on him. But since Jojo Baga Jojo Baga in cookie jar, so that why they link on him. So by now he's all being investigated and be beyond bar.
So what? So Councillor Arthur Johnson say we must start politicizing the CDC and Unity Party. We must start politicizing it because the issue of drugs in our country that everybody is saying, not just the government.
Yeah, but ordinary people, they are arresting them job for the mean. So why now? They can arrest them and then be investigated beyond bar.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
It is Ansu. I call you from the community.
You need to amplify your voice, bro.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Ansu, I call you from the community.
Mm-hmm.
You say you have to stop politicizing this.
I'm not politicizing it.
Thank you very much. As a Joe, we are in power.
No, my friend, you say I politicize and then you ask me question. Hit the point. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Russia, and good morning to Sherry.
Yes, man.
Yeah, Federal Bar calling for Johnsonville, concern la for justice.
Arthur Johnson
Sherry.
said we must start
Yeah,
politicizing the whole
yeah.
thing about drugs. What you say?
No, Sherry, that is recently I can't on show for. Let me tell you, Russia. Let me tell you, the government, they said, President, we have brought 100 million drugs. That is what we're talking now. All the journalists, all we're talking. The government in power, they want to visit your cafe or tell la
But
people you
just
will
not bring drugs.
No, that's what they said. Oh, okay. Then they said the God dead clean. Okay, they may not in power now, the government say for power. And you say you will do the best. So then nothing may not go on the street. Police are in law, in break arm between all to kill all go exporting. And I met 3 days. See you right, 18 million drugs down. You're thinking that you're playing for where you left the investigation, you go because you go enjoy, you say, okay, reason they want to break for us. Then you're thinking I will sleep on the carpet. Let me tell you, Sherry, they think will not sleep on the carpet. Well, but one thing I will sleep on the carpet. Our official in the country, our people guy that are no border in the country, they beat all president. We are thinking I will sleep on the carpet.
Listen. The government or those who are close with the authority to investigate. Listen, the investigation is not just that Brent government, the UK government, the USA, all of them inside.
Yeah, they're not investigating. Yeah, but what person all do now? We say one independent investigation. What is the other two? So you are fine the people there instead because one be transparent. Then independent investigation time. Then we know the president mean well.
Thank you so much. Let's hold you. Let's rush on the time. The lines are bustling. Line 3. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. My name is Lee Basketi, and this morning I'm coming from Chicken to Factory, a proud member of Concerns I bring for justice. When I listen to you, Councilor Arthur Johnson say we should need what?
We should not politicize the issue of drugs because it's a general thing, country thing, not just the government. We, the people, too, have to contribute positively.
Thank you. Thank you. He's right, though. But why would not be an issue of politics? The fact is there. The government in power is the government in power is the one that keeps the power by what? So telling the Liberian people at the time that President we are, everything that happened, President we are got just to make a resource. They were not everyone saying it. Even the president now, the past president now, they all said it before. You want me to call the radio and say, no, President Bada, no, don't will not be that. Don't political time there and confuse you. Why yesterday? It has to be that way, my brother. So the government is serious.
Okay, that's your opinion. The government is not serious. Good morning.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Well, me vola.
Hello?
Put my live on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
sir. Thank you. I'll leave by the Gomai networking from where I call my running car memory.
All the discussion, Arthur Johnson, Councillor Arthur Johnson said we should not, because the issue of drugs is an old age thing, and third world countries, the cartels are even richer than those third world countries.
So let me say, I've been independent to you, I've been independent to all like you.
Many happy return.
You know, Jerry, at one person, one young man, I always remain consistent when currently issues about drugs. And all of your questions and political job, but share not be me, because I think that I myself have been saying. And I want to commend Councillor Arthur Johnson for that particular statement coming for him. You see, Sherry, when I hear poor people that will go hang that clothes online, like with the guy that will call Zogo go take, in our years, one day to the baga hang a clothes or Zogo go take it. You're not funny. So the people are affected by the particular thing, Sherry. That didn't want to be talking all kinds of things. Even you see the locally monitor over 1 hour, 30 minutes plus. To explain to Lily patient for them to even understand. But most of them will come and read it to let you understand it. All they want, go and read Jojo Baga, go and read the other person, the independent, they're not supposed to go, with politicians. Okay, politicians, you see, like the Baga or Joe or someone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
You shall be number one person who in the top in because you know the party in power. You are you. You who supporting the top in because you know the party in power. You vote, you are your easy. That's it in power. That's it in power. That's it.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Call us on 0777 959 959 0881 871 Let's go back to line 2. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Great to have you on this. As we celebrate our independence, let's discuss the issue. Councillor Johnson said we should not politicize the issue of drugs.
Happy Independence Day.
Many happy return to you, sir.
Okay, this is my first time calling on your show.
Good to have you.
I'm Kamara calling from Drawers Market, Banaville.
Good to have you, Amara. How's the family?
Well, we thank God for life.
Okay.
We're happy to see this day.
All right.
What I want to contribute to this program is that what I really want, Liberian, let us give peace to this investigation. These drugs we're talking about, the number of drugs that have been discovered a few days. Well, the first thing I see people on other social media running with it. You want to indict this government, you want to indict the past government. I really want us to leave the people who do the investigation to do the investigation. For us to know the root cause, they say, don't look at where you storm your toe, but where you fall. I mean, don't look where you fall, but where you storm your toes. This drugs business, I can't believe it for somebody to tell me that this drugs business we're talking about in this country, they have been here for the past 6 or 7 years. This thing has been established for a very long time. So for us to really get rid of drugs business in this country, we have to give the security a chance. If we're not satisfied with our security, let's send for international security to come. If we want this drugs business to be settled, we have to know the root cause. Let's know when it started and who then, when you get a group of people who started the process. My dear brother, we will get rid of drugs in this country. Even we can't get rid of it completely, we will get. But we just want the latter. Because the government in power, we want to shape it to the government. Because CDC was in power yesterday, people shape it to CDC. Today, Unity Party there. They want to shape it to Unity Party. Let's give the people the chance. Let our whole running here, when they investigate, if they not call government official, then investigation is fiasco. So your mind is set already. Your mind is set already. If you not get somebody,
if the investigation does not lead the people to government official and they might just create.
That's why Rennie say that once they don't investigate, they did not catch any high-ranking government official, and investigation was not fair. So if you conclude that, you only targeting certain people in government that you want to hear their name.
Of course.
You see, so our country has just turned to political, theater. That everything we discuss in the country is about politics. That's why I made the country looking like this.
Thank you, Amra. Thank you so much. Good morning. Hello. Hello. We lost that caller. This caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Where you call us from?
Yeah, this is Johnson Dolo from PWA Junction.
Good to have you. Your first time?
Yeah, my first time, sir.
Thanks for making your debut. Let's hear you on this celebration day. What did Arthur Johnson say? We should start politicizing the issue of drugs because even the cartel, some countries, the cartel are even rich, especially third world country. What would give us your opinion on the matter?
Yeah, we have to politicize it. The thing is that some of the government officials, they bring the backing. When they bring the drugs, some of them, they back the people. For example, come to my area here. And all the children are here selling drugs. One Nigerian man here that giving them the drugs. So they made behave. Come here, you see something where they have come and mark come down.
As a concerned and patriotic Liberian, have you informed the DEA?
Yes, I went there once to call them. Yeah, but the some of those people that even said, take the drugs from the children, they are the DEA, some of them sell it for them. When they seize the drugs, they give it to different people to sell it for them. Even said they stay with the children, they smoke the thing. You see? So how the country will be better. The country will not be better. Can one Nigerian man, then the Nigerian man telling us that the judges, Liberia judges, they are stupid. Look at that. You able to stay in Nigeria?
You recall him?
Yes.
You got a recording for that man?
I got a recording, but I know him. He bringing the drugs and give it to the children all the time.
The man said judges are stupid in Liberia.
Yes. I don't have the phone for recording. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Wow Kodobia, a member of the United Party International People. It is a happy conversation for you.
Many happy return to you and yours. Arthur Johnson said you people should stop politicizing the issue of drugs and give the investigators chance to investigate.
Jerry, if people are politicizing this, the issue of drugs, it has to be the opposition. But then they are not seeing it in one fight.
No, but
all they are seeing.
listen, hold on there, hold on. The issue of politicizing this issue of drugs. The issue
Hello.
of the politicizing the issue of not just the party, in not just CC. Come to think about it, right? Where they went for the drug, where they seized the drug in Dwazon, they single out Nathaniel McGay. And there are other Unity Party partisans living in that vicinity. Why did they single out Nathaniel McGay and not other government officials, from the Unity Party? Isn't that politicizing it?
Yeah, but sorry, they did not find a kissing finger on Nathaniel McGay. They only said around Nathaniel McGay's place. And it is true. It's not around his place.
But isn't there other people there too in that vicinity who for the Unity Party? Are they not living there too?
But he's not a prominent individual on that thing. But that proceed, Sheriff. I don't have a level of time. So what I'm trying to say is that you were talking about capital punishment, and for me, I want to agree with you. But I don't see that coming because of the laws that we have in this country. I think all the human rights things that we signed up for. So I don't see it coming, Sheriff. But that was what they did in the Philippines. And Louis W. Flag. He did that in the Philippines. He organized a drugs, a death squad, and everybody forward drugs. They were being executed. So for me, I want to agree with you, but I don't see it coming, Sheriff.
Thank you so much, brother. Good morning.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Happy 26.
Happy many return. I'm Teresa Willie, and I call you from the United Party Intellectual Bureau.
Your staff
Sheriff,
politicizing the issue of drugs, says Arthur Johnson. Liberian people, opposition knows a political party why you must stop.
Yeah, he said it well. Yeah, I'm gonna commend him. Yes. Sheriff, I share your opinion this morning, but now to the issue, I think you should have reported that matter. But anyways, it already happened. So let me get to the issue.
So which matter?
Hello?
You said I should have reported. You share my pin, but I should report the matter. Are you talking about when I was 17 years old?
Yeah. So your parents, I want to mess.
You know how many years we were talking about the issue of drugs? We had law for it.
but Sheriff, that was a rape. You know that was a rape.
My dear, 17 years old back in the day, we never had those laws. So you couldn't do anything, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So make your point.
Okay. Now. That's okay. But you know, let me comment the lawyer this morning for his brilliant analysis. And Sherry, look, let me say this on this public opinion. The issue of justice, when it comes to the fact of justice in this country, there is no way President Joseph Nyiman Braga is clear. Okay, let me just say to reaction or citizen. It was during the CDC government when they passed a law, the just law. But and Sherry, I want you to help me this morning. If you check, there were any just and for these people to say they just even they would not think they 1 something million we're talking about. There was no effort as compared to now. The way this government is making effort. They continue to politicize, but what we are telling them,
the issue of the $100 million, the people were taken to court and they were judged not guilty, but they took them to
can court. You imagine? So now we're telling that the investigation, you will not compare it. Because any serious government, whether like one $5 worth of drugs, once they enter in your country, you need to make serious investigation. Like what President Braga is doing now. So the issue of drugs is not play. We all it is concerning. Why is people be breaking drugs and things? But all left with the government, the seriousness of the government, Sherry, you will know that this government really want to fight job. It was in the regime, they signed a just law. But there is one person, even Japan, I was with oil, the power, the whole sales here. Japan was with us here. Nothing was there until when President Joseph Nyima Baga took office. That was the time they called original Japan. So that what we are telling them, you can't compare an investigation. I can't care how the police say, well, Colombian or Silesian or we are shame. They can't do a jack thing to us. They can't do nothing to us because investigation is transparent. Sharing. You see the way our partners, other people are helping us in the process. You can't just accuse somebody, then you say we are a concrete investigation. You will take the person, you put them carry them into jail. No, all the investigation, if we are not waiting, how will come to get to know that they still million trust? So the investigation is transparent.
Thank you. In your opinion, it's transparent. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
This is Mohammed Bagari from G4 Committee, district number 17.
Let's hear you. How's district 17? How's the celebration there?
I blame you. Nothing going on here.
Amen.
Yes, sorry, the other day I told you say you're going to call me about I'm an input. I gave you my number that day for my DB for that lane.
Wait. Give me your number. Just give me your number. Let me save your number.
077.
Hold on. Just hold on, eh?
All right.
Okay. 0777
05
05
26 54.
Okay. Call me after
Mohammed the Bagari.
Call me after the show, yeah?
Number, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that day I tried to call, I couldn't get it. When you are seeing, when they catch anybody, they put them on the point and fire them. I think it would be the best one. That will lead the CDC and related party. And it's funny, no country, the other day, the other person one kind of one different this and that. That is what they trying to walk in and they used to take this thing that they get to lecture and the walking one another on the battle front.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's rush on the time. Line 2. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Sheriff.
Good morning.
I'm Mr. Smith. I'm Mr. Smith calling from the Ralphie Highway, sir.
Happy 26.
Yeah, it seems to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, Sheriff, we always pray for you guys. God will always protect you guys, strengthen you guys, and guide you guys, you know, for informing the nation every day, leaving your home and leaving your wife and children for the sake of the nation. But what I wish to say has to do with the Arthur Johnson Morris. Arthur Johnson, hello?
No, it's Arthur Johnson. It's not Morris. It's Arthur Johnson.
Oh, okay, Mr. Arthur Johnson.
Councillor Arthur Johnson.
Okay, Councillor Arthur Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what I wish to know, the past 6 years, was he not in the country?
What's
Hello?
the question about? Because he said we shouldn't politicize it. He was here.
Why he didn't give that advice until now?
So what's your point?
What we are saying, our children are dying, our sisters and brothers are dying from drugs.
No, listen, listen. The councillor said,
yeah,
we as Liberians, the issue. Did you hear me read Arthur's story? Do you have time to stay on the line? Let me read it.
Yeah.
Okay, just hold on there. Just hold on. I beg your indulgence. Just hold on there. Let me read exactly what Arthur said.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just hold on. Then you can give your opinion. You hear?
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening, keenly.
Okay. Hey man, come on, man. I'm talking about Yaka Koluba, man. What I gotta do with Yaka Koluba here? What reading serious thing you can bring Yaka Koluba? Okay. This is what Arthur said.
All right.
Liberian lawyer and one of the legal defendants of Liberia's former finance minister, Councillor Arthur Johnson, wants people to stop politicizing the ongoing drug investigation. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
According to Councillor Johnson, drug cartels and transnational crimes in a country are not limited to one nation or government alone. So the issue of drugs or cartel is not just limited to Liberia or the government.
Yes, sir.
Quote, stop politicizing these drug issues. From a criminological perspective,
All right.
third world countries, including Liberia, lack the full capacity to combat drugs. He noted.
All right.
Continuation.
Yeah,
The
hello?
Liberian lawyer described the drug cartel as an organized crime that is older and richer than many nations, adding that, quote, a nation focused with an apolitical approach is the only way to fight this organized crime. A nation,
Yes, sir.
putting politics aside, because the
All right.
issue of the cartel is even older.
All right.
Yes, sir. Let's get your thoughts.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but for the benefit of the listening audience, sir, can I ask you one question, please, sir?
Go ahead.
Or do you care to know where is Michael Brown, who was arrested for the first 19.2 million? Do you care to know, sir?
Okay, let me say that to you because I got court records. I don't just talk. The issue of Michael Brown. Michael Brown was detained or incarcerated. Now, this has to do with the court in Miami.
All right.
The deputy prison manager or warden.
All right.
Lie on an oath. He brought two individuals, Michael Brown, girlfriend and sister, as guarantor. They guaranteed to sign saying that Michael was sick. Whether it was authenticated that Michael was sick is anybody's guess. Michael Brown was not released by the Ministry of Justice. He was not. He was released by the deputy manager, or how they call it, at the court. So Michael Brown, the girlfriend and the wife, those two individuals who signed as guarantor, needs to be arrested and to account for Michael Brown. I have the document on my phone.
So, sir, in case the country needs him back, how do we get him, sir?
If the country needs him, if he's not in the bailing will of the country, legal terms, the bailing that he's not in Liberia, the government to assist with the investigation, because they say they were trying him essential. Essential, that means he's not in the country. So if they try him and he's guilty, they can do, because, my man, that international crime now.
Okay, I'm very sorry for staying long and long, but for the benefit of others.
I'm the sheriff in the court of public opinion.
Okay, sir.
Yes, so I gave you enough time to explain to you, but the police, the Interpol, once he's somebody of interest and he's on the run, Interpol can work with other countries, whether he's in Abidjan, whether he's in where, they can apprehend him and bring him back here for trial.
Thank you for the understanding, sir.
Are you okay? Are you okay with the explanation? Okay, thank you so much. Time check, 4 minutes past the hour. Kear Morning Live on the People Station. Somebody said, based on a viral video, that's circulating, they must go arrest the president so and put him in jail. Just because they call his name. My issue, why is his name always called? That's my issue. I'm not saying he's guilty. I don't have any proof. I don't just sit on the radio and make up lies and just accuse people like other people will do. I will not do that. I will not do that. So let me take a quick break, take a breather. We'll come back. We'll discuss more on the issue. Arthur Johnson, and thanks to all of you who participated in the first segment. We're going to take a break. Tucson, I don't see my producer. Tucson, you need in studio. Let's take this break. We'll come back. We'll discuss more on your platform.
Liberia, welcome to Kear Morning Live. He is Daniel Brokers, the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth to power every single morning. He has no fear, no favor. He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light. FM Morning Live. The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light. The sheriff in the public court of opinion. 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 He is the sheriff, Roger's the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth to power every single morning. He has no fear, no favor. He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light. Kear morning light. The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light. The sheriff in the public court of opinion. 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 Good morning, Liberia. Welcome to Kear Morning Live. He is Daniel Rogers, the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth to power every single morning. He has no fear, no favor. He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light. Kear morning light. The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light. The sheriff in the public court of opinion. 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 He is the sheriff, Roger's the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth to power every single morning. He has no fear, no favor. He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light. Kear morning light. The sheriff on the mic, keeping truth alive. He is the voice of the voiceless, courage in his stride. Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light, Kear morning light. The sheriff in the public court of opinion. 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 The sheriff.
Oh yes, it's raining cats and dogs, the lightning and the thunder. I just went take a leak and I heard the thunder. Of course, it is raining on the rainy. Yesterday, it rained, I think, around the ELW red light area. Showers of blessing in Buchanan, but it is raining cats and dogs out there. So take along your raining gear. It's holiday. From here, I go right back home, play with my boy. Of course, it's so the former president, His Excellency George Manawea, has extended in a press release, extended condolence to the late LACMA president. And what does it mean? What does it say? What does it say? Well, let me just play you. Let me play you this song as you relax. I'm going to play you a voice. Somebody who was crucified by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Maybe due to those statements made, cost his life. Because I say his life, he's not dead, but he's been incarcerated. But let's listen to Tom O'Reilly.
hotlbr.com.
Tom O'Reilly, happy birthday, happy anniversary to all Liberians. Today, yesterday, the euphoria engulfed Liberians around the world. Those in Canada, in Austria, Australia, in the UK, in Germany, celebrated. The celebration continues today. So happy birthday, happy anniversary to Liberia, to all of you.
Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for this precious day in your life, and celebrate with the song I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success. We wish you success. We wish you success, dear. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, dear? Happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. It's the day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for this precious day in your life. And celebrate with the song I sing for you. Come on now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you long life. We wish you long life. We wish you long life, dear. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
God bless Nigeria.
To you.
May we prosper.
Happy birthday.
Unity.
Download it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Here's a song of Tom O'Reilly, compliments of Michael C.G. George. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, independence anniversary. Wellington down. Good morning, Wellington. Okay, Obed, good morning, my chief. Wherever you are, informing Liberian today. Remove that lady. No, she is lying. No, she has a right to express her opinion, just like you. So it's Kear Morning Live. I want to play a voice because of conspiracy. And I want you to give me a fair opinion. Listen to him and tell me, what do you make of that statement? Though he was not given the opportunity, the chance to lead our country to a noble height. Whatever the occasion, if your birthday is today, like Liberia, we say happy birth anniversary wedding. We say congratulations to you. Let me see if I can bring you this voice. Then I'll get your thoughts. I'll get your thoughts on this voice. It's important. Listen to what he said. Then we'll discuss it. We'll open the lines. Then we'll use few minutes of your time so you can send shout out to your loved ones as we navigate our way 5 minutes up to 10 o'clock.
I want more now for less 10 years down the road. I have a background in economics. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you show me and give me the technology to grow rice, you wouldn't have to send me PL 480 rice. I mean, why send me beef from the United States? We can grow cows right out here. Why send me chicken from the United States? If we sit down now and do what's supposed to be done properly, 10 years from now, you probably could reduce foreign aid to Liberia by 50-60% because that investment would have had a yield tenfold. So 10 years from now, we hope to see a democracy of credibility on this African continent that will serve as a model for other African countries. I want more now for less 10 years down the road. I have a background in economics. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you show me and give me the technology to grow rice, you wouldn't have to send me PL 480 rice. I mean, why send me beef from the United States? We can grow cows right out here. Why send me chicken from the United States? If we sit down now and do what's supposed to be done properly, 10 years from now, you probably could reduce foreign aid to Liberia by 50, 60%, because that investment would have had a yield tenfold. So 10 years from now, we hope to see a democracy of credibility on this African continent that will serve as a model for other African countries. I want more now for less 10 years down the road. I have a background in economics. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you show me and give me the technology to grow rice, you wouldn't have to send me PL 480 rice. I mean, why send me beef from the United States? We can grow cows right out here. Why send me chicken from the United States? If we sit down now and do what's supposed to be done properly, 10 years from now, you probably could reduce foreign aid to Liberia by 50, 60%, because that investment would have had a yield tenfold. Less 10 years down the road. I have a background in economics. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you show me and give me the technology to grow rice, you wouldn't have to send me PL 480 rice. I mean, why send me beef from the United States? We can grow cows right out here. Why send me chicken from the United States? If we sit down now and do what's supposed to be done properly, 10 years from now, you probably could reduce foreign aid to Liberia by 50, 60%, because that investment would have had a yield tenfold. So 10 years from now, we hope to see a democracy of credibility on this African continent that will serve as a model for other African countries. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you
Please listen to the voice and make sense. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Give me the technology. Why send me beef when I can breed cow, or cow can grow here? Why? Why send me pusawa? That pusawa you're talking about. So in 10 years, that was his vision. That in 10 years, when he spoke then, it's more than 10 years now. But why send me beef when cow, we can breed cow here? Why send me rice when I can grow rice? Because in 10 years from now, the dependency on foreign aid will reduce by 60 or 50% in 10 years, and democracy will flourish in the entire Africa, the continent of Africa. Can you imagine that? The voice, please tell me the voice if you recognize the voice. Brantate, you can call back when we open the lines. 24 minutes past the hour. Why send me pusawa? All I need, or all we need as a people, give us the technology. Why you want to send beef from America when we can breed cow here? Why you want to send me rice? Why? Listen to the voice. I will open the lines.
show me and give me the technology to grow, I want more now for less 10 years down the road. I have a background in economics. Why give me rice when I can grow rice? Maybe if you show me and give me the technology to grow rice, you wouldn't have to send me PL 480 rice. I mean, why send me beef from the United States? We can grow cows right out here. Why send me chicken from the United States? If we sit down now and do what's supposed to be done properly, 10 years from now, you probably could reduce foreign aid to Liberia by 50, 60%, because that investment would have had a yield tenfold. So 10 years from now, we hope to see a democracy of credibility on this African continent that will serve as a model for other African countries.
So, you listen to the man. That was his vision. Why give me rice? P40 rice. Why give me egg? Why give me beef? Because if we manufacture that here, we grow rice, we breed chicken and cow, we will reduce the foreign dependency, foreign aid to Liberia by 50 or 60%. Now, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her people did not see that vision. He was not just talking about democracy flourishing in Liberia, but he was also speaking about Africa. Whose voice is this? My first caller on this issue. Good morning. Oh, we lost that caller. Call us back. Brian, you can call now. As always, 777-959 0881-871-670. Do you share? If you was here today, will you share that vision? Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is David Escole, calling from Benson.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, that's about our former President Charles Taylor.
Okay. So you listen to him, right?
Yes.
Why give me Pusawa rice? Why send chicken egg? Why send beef? Give me the technology so we can reduce the dependency on foreign aid to 50 or 60%.
That one I threw the message because we get everything here. We get our also just imagine. Look at the farm we get around here. Look at the grass growing. So if we put our effort, our leader then put effort, empower the men, we can make it. Instead of all waiting for support abroad to come. And it will not help the country, it will not help us.
So you see, the man had a vision, right? All right, call us back. 777-959-959. Let's go back to the line, talk to Brown Tati. Mr. Tati, happy 26.
Yeah, Sherry, how you doing?
By His grace.
Yeah, happy 26 also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the voice, I think the first gentleman answer it is former President Charles Taylor. But let me go to the point that he made, and maybe the reality in his point. I can remember in 1998 when he took over in 97, 98, he called all Liberia conference at the Unity Conference Center, and his administration drafted almost 20 to 24 year vision plan. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Tati.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay. His administration drafted 20 to 24 year vision plan called 2024. That was in 1998. I think if I check in recent Liberia, no party has drafted a vision, beside manifesto for maybe 6 years after political campaign for the administration. But we had to have master plan, and I think that's what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I can remember when he invited the Taiwan to come do or research which area rice can grow from the airport, Rabat International Airport, to Monrovia to go to the white flower. The port he said, but we don't need to go in the interior. Traveling through that road to get to you. Everywhere in your country, rice can grow. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But today we say we rely on imported rice. It's very disappointing. So it is we that are causing the problem. It is not the West. It is not the East. It is not the Asians. But we hail them too much to the point that we undermine our own progress. And because our leader can't stand for anything, for that matter.
So they fall for everything.
So they fall for everything. My man, why you have green forest, fertile soil, you don't even need fertilizer.
Tate, 9:10 is the time.
Yes.
One of the key points Mr. Taylor, former President Taylor, stressed that if 10 years from now, democracy will flourish, the dependency on foreign aid will reduce to 50 or 60%.
Yes. But you know why the democracy will flourish when you have food? When you have food, nobody can bring back a right to say vote for me.
Okay.
And the first thing.
Thank you so much, Tati. Let's rush on the time. Line 2. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Bakari from District number 17, Kifo Community.
I'm about you listen to former President Taylor and his vision.
Hey, that my vision already there.
Ah.
Yeah. You see, like where we made good man, and the only man said that I think he said that I chance to incorporate with Uncle Sam. And the like people not love me like that. And you see that the second person too can be talking about it, like Karen Morma and me. But the people that people not want to try the kind of people there. Yeah, the only one somebody that can get a driver where they go to person. And our country we ready stopping there. We need somebody like that. I didn't want the people free that man. Today that man can say they want to be president your way.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. Lantry, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this will be Kane, and I call from a Ghana Bay resident.
Okay, Kane, let me hold you there. The key to that, Mr. Taylor was not just talking about growing rice, exporting. Mr. Taylor said it will reduce the dependency on foreign aid by 50 or 60 or 50%. That was a vision, Mr. Kane, isn't it?
I think the former president was right. And that's why I think it was Vision 2024.
Uh-huh.
And that Vision 2024, I read some part. I think the only thing a mistake he made was troubling himself. If that president, the former president had been in power at that time, President Taylor, that Vision 2024 will uplift Liberia growth economically. Because you realize that that's why those who are coming in power are not for agricultural background unless the present president. And that's why the direction and growth of agriculture, if this government, for example, does not achieve it, meaning will go nowhere. Because it was like a self-support. Let me just come on one information. For example, the late Otto. Mr. Otto was one of the men that were producing rice in this country. And you realize that he sold the rice to the government then. And the government bought and sold it in the market. The only rice you saw those days were the American rice. So it has substitute. That also was helping to reduce getting room from international partner. But where a country does not do that, depend on foreign aid and also foreign food, where would that country grow? Because the income of that harvest will solely go back to where it came from. And that's why I think if we were to achieve this goal, what the former president said is a self-involvement, individual involvement, support from the central government. But that does not easily come because of the government that be and political wills. I think it's very important that Vision 2024 that he brought in, there is need to look at some and take some and work with. I think even former president admitted that Vision 2024 some were taking. And it was part of the former president agenda. Though it was a fair play, all were not achieved. But I think we need to go back and look at the vision and take steps. It is not too late even for this government that I don't support. Thank you very much.
Okay, no, because I wanted to ask you, but you couldn't. I want to ask you this.
Yeah. I'm there. I'm online.
Okay, you said the president is an agriculturalist, right? Now, if this man who is an agriculturalist failed to produce rice, his government, what will you see? What will you say? What will people say? It's like the issue of George Weah. Because he played football, the expectation of the people, Liberia will qualify for the Nations Cup, Liberia will go to the World Cup, but under his administration, it did not happen. So a president, an agriculturalist president today, and we still can't grow our own rice, and we still getting rice, importing rice from abroad. Would it be a failure on the part of the president?
It would be a total failure. Total failure in the fact that because in his arrest agenda, number one was agriculture. Later he said road. But then, if as this president, who believe is an agriculturalist, he came from the agricultural background, though the historicity have been traced, I have not seen that clearly. His involvement, like I saw, I can have a class, for example, in Lofa County, you go and see a larger farm there. I have not seen that fair people, thousands of people, millions of people in this country. I have not seen that for this president. And if this president does want to be like what they said, oh, the former president is a footballer, the football was not achieved. He will soon be placed in that same shoe because 3 years has gone, and agricultural system is still poor, no improvement, no sign and growth of agriculture of the country. You see, state people talking about successive farming, even that is not yielding. So what we talking about commercial farming that will be exported out of the country. These are the things we are looking at.
Okay.
If this government is serious, I think they need to come back and replant the 2024 vision from former President Charles Stevens. I think will work for the country.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And thanks to your people too. Say
thank you.
Happy 26 to them.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, 0777-959-959, 0881-871-670. The former president had a vision 2024. He said, why give me rice? Give me the technology, mechanized farming. Why send chicken egg? Why send beef? Give us the know-how. But it did not fall through because of the conspiracy by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her gangs to rob Liberia, to rob Ellen and her people, rob this country of a good leader. They talk about corruption. Mr. Taylor was corrupt. Mr. Taylor was this. Unity Party was there for 12 years under Madam Sirleaf. But what did they do? They stole the money. They looted the country to add insult to injury to bring this president, the former president, to book. What Mr. Weah said? Mr. Weah said, we're all related, interrelated. So therefore, we cannot. No, Brown, I don't know whether you should call back, but 30 seconds, Brown. 30 seconds. Yes, let's hear you.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Just 1 second, just to support what you are saying. You know, in 1972, that time where just keep coming up, people who wake up in the morning, the amount of yellow machine that Tobo sent in Grand Gide, left town. They were just cultivating land from there. They start planting the rice. Machine cutting rice. I mean, my first time to see it. After the whole thing, they planted pound. The pound is there today. It benefiting the citizen today. That a vision leader can do.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm telling you, I said some people, those traditional people, they working beyond those things because they were just trained. It's not something that you got to go to every side. I mean, yellow machine coming, people inside the road waving to it. No.
Oh, man, that thing.
Because they take them by surprise.
Talk about that thing you never celebrated, man.
I said, it took people by surprise. Before they come low, you're going to school. So now you're not careful. You even be late for school. You see, I mean, machine eating out bushes.
But let me ask you. Let me ask you, DJ Constant. Let me hold you, Constant. Please hold on there. I got Constant on the line. Okay, Constant, you can call back. But Brown, you talk about visionary. The leaders with desire to lead.
Yes.
This generation, because every generation blames the one before, and our generation 100 years ago passed on to us, our forefathers. Now, this is the generation. Amongst this generation, do you see another leader say all you want to say about Mr. Taylor? Because it was told by Cyril Allen that when you heard Bush say it was time for Taylor to go because they went to negotiate about the oil, and they said we would get the greater share, even though people got the money, but the Liberian people would benefit. And that negotiation went through all through the night. They had a private jet on the Robertson International Airport. That is why Mr. Taylor said, if I have to do it again, I will befriend the American people because I did not befriend them. This is why I'm not president. But you see, amongst I want to support Unity Party. I hear to hear people say, who will put there? There are a lot of people. Do you see a leader? Do you see somebody with the desire to move this country as we live? That the only state get us here. Do you see that? Is it workable?
Sherry, let me tell you something. Until we put party aside and be more nationalistic, I don't see. I mean, we stay far to have such a leader. Because the thing is, we dwell on party things so much. So even the decision you're supposed to take, you say, it will affect the party. We shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this. Just see the drug issue the first time. You know that a lot of people shy away because it will affect the party for 2029. All to come and, you know what I mean? So until we put party aside, national leaders stay out for nationalism. Do what is right. Even if they don't take you by history, will judge you. And I was telling you about Taylor 2024 master plan that he had at the time. Rodet Master Kwai was spearheading it. We all went to that conference. Given the situation that even Taylor was still president today, you know where we'll be. So we'll reach 2024. Our asking, how can we reach here soon? We were thinking 1998, it was fast. So you see, we had a fragmented plan. We're not going anywhere. It will only make us to eat our own. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We've been holding Constant for ever so long. Constant, let's get your thought. You listen to former President Charles Taylor with his vision.
So, rather compliment of the season. A compliment season hot, the listener, Kevin. Let me say something. This is DJ Constant cover like I'm waiting for, in fact, especially you to bring a topic where people will compare the full government, Chancellor, Ellen, Opon, and this government. Just compare. You see the problem, I don't know why we even broke away from Taiwan. See where we even broke away from even a Libyan president, Chancellor got closer to. Look at the Duke of Hotel. Have they been renovated there? Look at South Africa. They couldn't have been Chancellor in this country.
Constant,
yeah.
How will you renovate the Duke of Palace Intercontinental Hotel when Ellen was one of the first African leaders to embrace the insurgent in Libya? Ellen supported the people who went to kill Gaddafi. You know that?
This is what I'm saying. So if you can bring maybe a topic anytime next week, let us try to catch a vote for the full president, Ellen, Chancellor, and see what Chancellor will take over the country. You see, before they actually got freedom, do you know how many persons God led Moses to kill in Egypt? We don't realize that it was a God-sent leader that came, Chancellor, to rescue this country for life. You have a vision of 2024. 2024 have passed, and we still going through Holubalu. We still see corruption. The Chancellor of this, we still see corruption from the three governments, complete corruption. Now, we see Ellen Johnson decide the country to have no control over prices. You see how people have been pricing us here. You go so, the rest is the real price. You go so, the rest is the real price. You go in things way from Broad Street. All the taxes you all have different prices. Yeah.
Ellen, whether people like you or not, Ellen destroy Liberia.
Oh yeah.
Ellen is the cause of the indisciplined attitude that we are facing today. Tradition, culture, everything damaged honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Ellen only came to prove that she will be president because she wanted to be president by all costs. That all Ellen came for. Ellen did not come billions of dollars. Since this president took over, he going 3 years. Had there been any donor conference on Liberia?
Where? Well, Ellie know what brought her, what she came for, and she had, executed her aim. Because everybody knew why Ellie came for. The whole world knew that how they have donor conference. Now the donor conference, people donated more than 300 or 500,000. What became of that money? We don't go anywhere. And I want you to join in the struggle. Labrador is not going anywhere. Nowhere. That's my thought, my brother. I stay with you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you to DJ Constant. Taylor Vision 2024. Give us the technical know-how, the technology. We will grow our rice. Chicken, we don't need chicken or egg to come from America. We don't need beef. That was Taylor Vision. In 10 years, we will reduce the dependency on foreign aid to Liberia. But Ellen and her people did not see that. They said Mr. Taylor was the worst thing that ever happened to Liberia. The worst thing that ever happened to Liberia was was Mr. Taylor. But where we are today, where are we today? I'm asking Sekou Fofana. I'm asking Classy I'm asking Michael C.G. George and all of those people who are navigating on the platform. Where are we today in terms of development? Where we have the country now, one side of the country, the green, the Miami, or the blue, that Mexico. Hey God. Sometimes I feel sorry. I feel so sorry about my country. And then I ask myself, my late mother, why she didn't go do prostitution in other poor country and bomb me there? Because I swear, when people are discussing serious issues that affect the country, like Tate said, like the other caller said, why will we continue to put party over the country? Party politics. We crucify though. Let me take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
That your vision interpret from Tifo. And you see the reason why we send this on tonight, it came Mama and my power vote for you.
Yeah.
That during that time when we run the campaign, when Eric here stop that time Ecomo here to NCDC. Then they said she keep to ball here. I said, oh, yeah, I say your mind, your fire, one go vote. The hacker will brought that song up. I told you the other day. I said the ball was free.
Listen now. Let's take it from 1980 because that was when the slogan started. Native woman born soldier, Congo man born rogue. And you know that where it started?
Yeah, where it started. But that slogan was wrong for the people to get in the street for the native men born real. Because some of us were benefiting from the country, the Congo men sending out to school. The native people now, they not take over now, they tell the country outside now. You see that? That's the reason why we said, National, you came Mama and Mapa, I will vote for you. But I don't people not know the thought that people just saying that song for a different reason. That Eddie Johnson will sing that song on her. That's how the ever more people are here. Who are going on SKD. The hacker will stop. The other play that for here, Eddie Johnson to realize that one that time that he put it on air. But people don't know, they just say that the Liberian people say that came Mama and Mapa, I will vote for you. Who have a reason that we sang that song. And when you want to find out the ticket, go to Chicken Party. Prinima is there. Yeah. Prinima is there. He knows there. But you ask you will see him, you will narrate the same story I'm telling you.
Wow. You came a man.
So that's the reason we sang that song, yeah, my brother.
My brother, thank you so much. Happy celebration.
I wish you many return. I'm waiting for you after you grab down. I'll call you. Okay. At the plan, man, I'm calling for.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, sir. Your name, sir?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning. I say your name and where you call us from.
Thank you. My name is and I call from Bannersville.
Yes, sir.
As previous callers say, the issue about party in Liberia is a problem that we need to work on.
Can we work on it? Can we solve that problem?
We are not close to it. We are not close to solving.
So then we're not getting anywhere.
No, you're not even start yet. When you talk about getting anywhere, maybe the person start working, but you're not starting yet. Because even in the community, by the time you talk from your statement, they will portray you to be either a Unity Party person or a CDC person. So it's a very difficult thing for us. Somebody say, let's look for the third lane. How do you look for the third lane when everybody is green and blue?
So it would be difficult to take out the green and blue.
It's a very difficult thing.
And my brother, another thing you have added now, that you got Miami and Mexico. That important the green and blue not divide the country.
So
yeah,
if you look at
Mexico.
If you look at the Miami and Mexico, you will see green and blue. So even in our religious cycle, you will see it there. In the church, it's there. I don't talk about the social side. It is there.
But even local clergy, men and women of God, they are all now trooping to the government. They want to go in the Senate. They want to go in the House. They want to be in the executive. And, so this is why so many people ask the question, Where are the missing voices? You remember Marco Francis,
Marco
Bishop Brown,
Francis.
Bishop Dix, Reverend May Rabba, Wilhelmina
Check up.
Duque. Those were people who did not want job from the government. But this generation of pastors and bishops in our country, my brother, I don't know.
So actually, the issue about the religious council is missing. Better way. They don't have voice because even those are heading those offices. They are in government. You cannot be on the main shoulder and say asking. It's not possible. You can be in government and they want to criticize the government. So inter-religious council, a council, you can hear them. Where is Ali Kai? He can talk. He can talk. So what? So no. When somebody say Labrador is going nowhere, they say you're crashing the country. But it's a reality.
So
we're not going nowhere.
So should we form an organization called Liberia is going nowhere?
Liberia is going nowhere. Don't hear your head. Don't hear your head.
So what I'm saying, should we form that organization? Eh?
I want to be the chairperson.
Going nowhere.
I want to be the chairperson.
Eh?
That organization will flourish because we're not going nowhere. It is not us. It's just a reality. But people have to hear it. It's a reality. Labrador is going nowhere. If you're in opposition, you see all the good things. When you take power, everything lost. Where we going?
That's what they call self-aggrandizement.
We're not going nowhere.
The very Unity Party people who were criticizing we are of building condominiums, mansions, today, in less than 2-3 years, they got 3 to 4 buildings, and some of them we are doing our investigation for one particular government official, Unity Party, one managing director will come up with that structure, 2 gigantic buildings. He's putting up. We're coming with that video. We investigating. Will come with it. That the people who are on we are neck, that the people who are criticizing we are Nathaniel McGay, Samuel Tweden, that the people who are criticizing them, but will bring that video to the public. Conclude.
Sherry, I'm one of the followers of you and listening to you. You will try your best, but this country not going nowhere. Maybe our children, but for us, all of us, you will try to get tired. You forget about the video. Even people will come. We're not going nowhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's take Michael Paul. Mr. Paul, good morning. Michael.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is Michael Ford, and I do call from Simple British Republic. I listen to your show, the Big Brother Uga G. I think Liberia we just celebrated 179 years.
We celebrated that today now.
Yeah, but yesterday was the day we know from history.
Today is declared, you know.
Yes, okay. Yes, we are celebrating 179 years. What can we show up? And we see people celebrating electricity in Grand Basso County, which is not far from Monrovia. It's a shame to every Liberian. It's a shame to yellow machine. And Sion brother, let me tell you, this yellow machine, those guys from the green, which we call from Mexico Republic, that celebrating. If the next government come back, they are going to be accountable because every machine, because we know the tactic they are going to be using. Some of the machine now they will use it as their own property and claim it to be that and some of them are going to be claiming it as their personal property. So we shouldn't be. We are very old to be celebrating things that that doesn't make sense. Look at Guinea, go Conakry, go Freetown, which is beside us. Are we not having constructed genocide to improve our country? What differences? 85% of our ministers who are serving our country, they all here outside that they went to study. But when they come back, there's no difference that they are showing. And then they always say that you are not serious. You are going to school. Look at the roster of those various schools. You are empowering ourselves to go to school, to go to trade schools. But when the youth come out, they don't want to give them job. What mechanism are we putting into place 10 years from now? How can we how can we see a future Labrador to be? But they are not doing it. But they are only celebrating CDC, Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party. We are not heading nowhere. It is time that the president has served this nation for 42 years, have 42 years experience. It is time he need to think, rethink, and think again that we can make Liberia great. We should forget about separating Liberia from Unity Party or citizen. There are a lot of people who go for job vacancies because they have background from different parties, from ANC, CDC. They deny them for the job, which they are competent, and they are bringing people who are incompetent.
Michael Paul, let me take Gerald comment. Good morning.
Good morning, the sheriff. How are you this morning?
By his grace. Our last caller.
I confirm. Okay. Quickly, sheriff, I call to disagree with you.
On what?
As it relates to your mother, my auntie. God allow her to born you in Liberia to make the impact that you are making today.
Okay.
So I disagree with you.
Okay.
That even if our auntie was a fire co-setter, by the special grace of God, God bless her womb so that you can be the people's sheriff today. And the other issue is this, sheriff. You know, it is good for pastors with integrity to go in government.
Okay.
It's not a wrong thing.
With integrity.
It is a good thing with pastors with integrity.
Gerald,
People
say
yes, sir.
They come with integrity, but once in the government, that integrity disappears. Do you want us to discuss that another time? Because our time is of the essence.
Yeah, we can find time to do so. Yes. As a journalist and a pastor now, I can tell you why we need men who fear and honor God. You know, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. But people who are preachers that go into government and shrink or change for the wrong reason. Remember Bishop Josiah Kear, right?
Yeah.
That was in the House of Representatives when he preached on corruption. Infomates carried the tape. And when they decided to suspend Bishop Josiah Kear, he said the devil hijacked his sermon. That was something that beat my imagination. So let's find time, but Sheriff, I just called to tell you that God bless my auntie womb so that you can be born in Liberia.
December 26. Father, man, drink all the wine, give me dry bread.
Well, thank you so much, big brother. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Well, our time is up. We got to go. This is what we do. This is our passion. In Spanish, we say hola, hello, thank you, muchas gracias. Señores, señora, ladies and gentlemen, buenos noches, buenos días. My time is up. Mañana. In Spanish, we say mañana, meaning tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. Liberians are saying there's nothing to celebrate. The only thing we are celebrating: drugs, prostitution, lies, deceit, backstabbing, and the country is stuck. God willing, tomorrow the deputy and I will be around to serve you more breakfast. On behalf of the team, my manager, of course, the general manager, Obed Jiba, of course, the commercial manager, the CEO, the general, and to all of you, thanks for your listening role, your viewing, your listening across Liberia and beyond. I'm your sheriff, you're trusted, and will remain trusted as a lead, steer the ship of state in this court of public opinion. Thanks to Councillor Arthur Johnson calling on Liberians to stop politicizing the issue of drugs in our country. Thanks to the workaholic Tuzan. I wish I had it to give him his giving a package for the 26th, but I will make it up to him. Okay, we got to go. Our time is up. Mañana in Spanish, we say tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, folks, it's freezing. I don't know what's happening, but let's get the team song. Then
Good morning, Liberia. Welcome to Kear Morning Live.